All right, man. So I'm walking to go get my bike right now. And, I'm on the way to go cut one head. I'm on the way to go cut one head. I'm on the way to go cut one head, make a couple of dollars, and go about my day. You feel me? And don't nobody know either. Nobody knows. Nobody sees me. Only me. I'm the person that decided to get up. I saw an appointment, get booked, and I got my ass up and I calculated the time. He booked the appointment at 12:45, so that gives me a little freeway to be able to walk to my granddad's crib, right? The one that was supposed to bring my bike yesterday so that I can go cut my aunties and them hair. But that's okay because you got to do things on your own sometimes. Can't rely on people. People are the most unreliable source of anything. You tell a person, hey, you should be here because I'm one to blame. I've done it myself. I'm one to blame, literally. People say, hey, be here about this time. I'm late as hell. It is not because I do it on purpose. It's because I don't prioritize it ahead of time. You understand me? But when a person cares and understands what the purpose of that meeting or that designated time, that designated agreement, that means they're taking it serious. And if they're late, they're not. It's that simple. This is, the situation I'm in right now. It ain't the best. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It ain't the fucking best. It ain't the best. It ain't the best right now, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. This nigga got his fucking dogs out and shit. And then he goes inside, bro. The fuck are we doing, bro? Niggas out here with these dogs, bro. They be pissing me off. This shit don't be making no sense. Niggas just put their dogs outside and then go back in the house. Shit crazy as a bitch, bro. And I got this shit on cam too. But nah, excuse my language. Like in this life thing, bro, you try your best to play the game. This game of life. It's like Monopoly, right? This game is just like Monopoly. Yo, richest people in the world or on earth, what do they have in common? They own a lot of properties, right? But they didn't start there. They built their way up from nothing. This is where I'm at in life. I'm at nothing when it comes to liquid, right? Liquid assets. I'm trying my best. I'm a 21-year-old male in college, play basketball, and I'm trying my best to even be able to go to school this year because if I don't come up with a couple of dollars before I go to school, they're going to kick me out of the school because I don't have enough money. They're going to kick me out of that school because I don't have enough money. But people don't know my situation, bro. Prior to that, father passed away not too long ago last year, bro. That summer was just confusing as hell, bro. I tried to play, but I couldn't play that season because the school that I was at, it didn't fit my style of play. So then I transferred to a school, and then I couldn't play there because my grades went down. It was all over the place, bro. And I was thinking about dropping out of school and just going into a trade this year. And life has been throwing so many plays at me, so many hardships. But what I continue to do is move the fuck forward. That's what I continue to do. I continue to move forward because I say I'm going to defy the odds, bro. I don't let my situation control my situation, if you understand what I'm saying. Instead, I'm the controller of my situation. I'm gonna be dropping fucking gems this entire time, bro. And I hope y'all tuning in. I'm dropping gems this whole time, bro. This live is gonna be that thing, bro. It's gonna be that thing. We gonna look back at the situation we in right now, and we gonna smile back at it. We all gonna smile. We gonna say, man, I went through that, and I am beyond blessed that I went through that. Because it molds you and shapes you into a better individual. No matter what you go through. Instead of asking for a helping hand, you are the helping hand. The reason you are the helping hand is because when you have nobody, when you reached out to everybody, you said, hey, I need a helping hand. When you reached out to even your closest friends, you said, hey, I need a helping hand. Who came out and helped you? You had to, because nobody wanted to step up, and they said your situation is too indifferent from mine, so I'm sorry, I gotta pass, bro. Simple. Because they have to worry about them. Some people do have helping hands in their corner where they can just do a phone call and they got them just like that. I'm quite sure you do as well. But you know that feeling inside when you do stuff like that, when you gotta be like, hey, bro, I need a couple of dollars. Hey, bro, I need a ride to this. Bro, it sucks, dude. It sucks. Because you like, man, bro, I should already have my own stuff. I should already have my own money. I should already have this, and that. But it's a reason you don't. You got to plan strategically. You have to plan in a way that makes sense for you. Learn from others' failures. Learn from how they do things. And eventually, the way that you move throughout this life, it's going to make sense. It's going to start to be in a way where you producing now, right? It's going to be in a way where you starting to produce now instead of you being a consumer. The consumers are the ones who get left at the bottom. In the Chinese culture, they call these bottom feeders. They call these people bottom feeders, right? It's just like they're women, right? The women get left at the bottom because they already been used up. Men have already slept with them, right? They're just consuming rather than producing. You understand me? They might be producing babies, but are they producing income? Are they producing knowledge? Are they helping people get better? Right? You got to start thinking like this as a young individual, especially in this life where everything is has temptation. This life is full of lust, bro. I'm quite sure hella niggas who on this live right now probably just masturbated the other day. Y'all niggas probably just masturbated the other day, right? What is that an indication of? You are not locked the fuck in. So it's time to understand your situation, and it's time to make the most of it. I know it gets hard, bro. I know it gets hard. I know it seemed like there's no other way out of the situation that you're in, because I'm going through that currently, bro. I promise you I feel what you're going through, bro. I promise you I feel what you're going through, bro. But there is a light in this darkness. And I wouldn't even consider it darkness. I would honestly consider it life. This is just how life moves, bro. This is just how it is. You know, you just gotta find your way and make the most of it, bro. Look at these cars. You see how they moving and shit? They moving forward because the light said what? It said green. The light said green, right? When it say red, what do? They stop. They don't just keep going. They're playing the game. This is how life is. You can't go when it says red, and you can't stop when it say green. When somebody comes in your life and say, I want you to do this because I think you're not good enough for this, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna stop and listen to them? No, you can go through. You playing the game the right way. Man, bro, like, I know it gets hard, bro, but that's why I'm on this live speaking this shit. Because I've been through it. Trust me, bro, I've been through it. I've been through it. I've walked to work an hour and a half away to make $12 an hour, working 30 hours a week. I've biked plenty of miles, right, to work. Like, I'm about to go bike to work right now. I'm about to bike 14 miles to go cut one head and hope that I can make a social media post, right, that blows up and I can bring more clients, right? But this barbering thing is an investment, bro. It's an investment in my time, you know? I'm living in a house right now where I can't even go in at certain times because I don't have the keys to the crib, bro. My situation is different. I'm homeless right now. I don't have a home, right? I'm a temporary resident in many houses, bro. Yes, I have people who I can call up and be like, hey, you think I can stay with you for a couple months? Hey, you think I can stay with you a couple months? But it's because of my situation that I'm in. It's the situation that I'm in, bro. And what am I gonna do? Am I gonna give up and say, nah, I'm not doing this shit? No. I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna find a way. All the OGs, they been through it, right? I'm that guy that I want the nicest things, bro. I want the Tesla. I want the Maybach truck. You feel me? I want the Lexus. I want that 8-story fucking house. I want them big ass pools. I want to have that big ass podcast studio room. I want to have multiple children. I want to have a beautiful wife. I want to have all the standards that everybody think that they should have. But it's not because I want it. It's because I know I'm about to get this shit. Because the things that I'm going through is for a reason, bro. I have so much knowledge and so much value when it comes to this life that I know the potential that I have, bro. And I know the sincerity of life. I know that you can die at any time. But what I try to do is I make the most of every single moment that I have in this life, bro. Don't nobody know. You know, and I got to start moving like that too. I got to start closing off the hoes. Be like, hey, you ain't going to work for me. I got to start turning down the homies. Hey, I ain't going to be able to go out tonight, bro. I got to come in and study and go read my books. You know, sometimes I got to pass the rock, pass the torch to little fellas. Say, hey, let me give you the gems. Go do your shit. Because I'm getting to that age where it's time for me to start being a leader. I've been a leader since I was young. I've always been a person that people look to for advice. I've always been a person that people depended on when it comes to a game-winning shot. You understand me? So I've been a leader, and I'm ready for this life. Don't nobody know what you go through, Sean. I promise you they don't know what I go through. I promise you they don't know what I go through. And I don't ever compare my situation to anybody else. I don't ever compare my situation to anybody else. I constantly appreciate it. I look up to God and I say, God, I thank you. I thank you for the situation that you put me in because I have had some good goods. I've had some good goods in my life right now. I have had them. I've had them, right? I've gotten the taste of that high life, of that freedom. And man, it was amazing. It was amazing. So thank you, God. Thank you, God. I appreciate you. I love you. I sincerely thank you for everything that you've done for me. I appreciate the ups and the downs. I appreciate the things that I have gone through. I appreciate the situation that you put me in. Thank you, oh God, because you have helped me in numerous ways that I didn't think I'd be able to be helped. And I thank you for that. I thank you so much. Life would not be anything without you. I would not know how to maneuver throughout this life if it wasn't for you. You helped me become the best version of me. You haven't allowed me to go through anything that you didn't think I was capable of going through. And I thank you, God. This is a prayer for you. And this is a prayer for anybody else that's going through anything right now. I promise you, bro, this shit is going to work out. I promise you. It's a reason you going through this, right? And I'm not saying put yourself in hard situations. Don't do that. Try to go towards the way that makes it easier for you. You want to make this life easy for you. But if you go that easy way, you get handed hard cards, well, you got to find a way to make it work. You got to find a way to make it work, right? You get choices in this life. Everybody gets choices. You know, some people have limited choices due to deficiencies or deformities or abnormalities, but they still find a way. You know, things are heightened. You understand me in their situation. But love life, bro. Just love it. Grasp on to it. Enjoy it. Because I promise you, this shit is going to work out for you. It's going to work out for you, bro. But yeah, man, I hope that you guys have an amazing day. You know, I'm about to go ride my bike to work and get my day started. Go make some money. We out, man. Deuce. How in this live?